Thank y'all very much to the Uche O'Rye Show. I'm your host, Mr. Uche Ernest O'Rye. I'm going to talk about a topic that I don't talk about often, but I feel the need to go and talk about it now. I'm going to talk about Mary Jane, marijuana, weed, herb, hash, whatever you want to call it, okay? I think it's high time that we legalize marijuana, okay? Those that feel that way, this is your time. The high life society, believe me, this is the time. And I'm not trying to make these two synonymous, but as gay marriage is now being legalized state to state, I think states should follow the lead of Colorado and Washington and legalize marijuana. There are mostly benefits to marijuana being legalized than there are non-benefits. Okay, Colorado and Washington are seeing an influx of entrepreneurs. I'll call them herbal entrepreneurs are flocking to Colorado and Washington to set up marijuana-related businesses. Okay, cigar bars that now allow you to smoke cigars and marijuana are being cropped up. Pharmaceutical herbal dispensaries are now being set up. Okay, clubs, restaurants that allow you to now smoke weed, and read a book, type businesses are opening up. That's dollars in your state that are going to translate to taxable income. All right. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if 2 years from now, the revenue. If 2 years from now, the revenue in these two states from the taxes generated from taxing these type of businesses are not to the level of Texas's oil and gas industry. Okay. And I think the federal government should follow this lead as well. Now, in order to get this accomplished and get more states on board, this is what you need to do if you're for the legalization of marijuana. Now, I don't know too much about entities and individuals that are for this. I know there is a pro-marijuana culture out there. I listen to, is it like 420 radio on the radio station sometimes. So there's a group of people, Republicans and Democrats, that are for the legalization of marijuana. One of the things that you have to do is form a Pact. If there is no pro-marijuana Pact already in establishment, you need to form one. All right. Once you form one, you're able to get donations from other pro-marijuana minded individuals. All right. With the Pact founded, which I would recommend that you name it something to the effect of HLA. Okay. Herbal Life Association. Okay. There's already Herbalife, so we can't use that. But Herb Lovers of America. There you go. Or NWLA. Okay. National Weed Legal Action Fund or something like that. Okay, form a Pact, call it one of these two names or whatever you like. With that, you can now lobby Congress. All right, lobby Congress, because once the politicians see this as doable, they'll push for it. Not only lobby Congress, but try to get pro-weed candidates elected. Serious ones, not ones that come out wearing a peace sign on their shirt and just looking like you can't sell them to mainstream America. Okay, so nominate pro-herb candidates, and make this a national conversation. Just like there's a culture war being started on the debate of gay marriage, let's start the culture war conversation of the legalization of marijuana. I mean, the cartels in Mexico are making a killing and killing while they're making that killing because of the illegality of marijuana. They have their own. I mean, think about it. El Chapo Guzman, which is the drug lord of one of the cartels in Mexico, is on the Forbes list. This guy's on the Forbes list with $2 billion in assets for the years 2012, 2011, 2010. Okay, so how is Forbes able to count how much money he has? That means he's not hiding his money. That means it's known in Mexico what this man owns. Okay, so legalizing it undercuts the drug cartels, but it also gives the federal government and states additional revenue. Okay, you're able to tax this stuff. I mean, if the tax on cigarettes are asinine and people are still buying cigarettes, if the price of cigarettes is high and people are still buying cigarettes, imagine what type of tax revenue can be generated from marijuana. And also, its health benefits are better than that of cigarettes. Think about it. I know that there's some powers that be that don't want marijuana legalized because they're making a killing from it being kept illegal, DEA. Okay? But it's about time common sense prevails. If alcohol, which kills more people than marijuana, is legal, if cigarettes, which is more dangerous for you to put in your body than marijuana, is legal, then it's about high time that marijuana became legal. All right? Push for it, but push for it the right way. Get a pro-marijuana candidate nominated. If you don't have one, create one. There's somebody out there with a military background, well-educated, that loves to smoke weed. Actually, that covers all these politicians, but none of them are courageous enough to go out there and make that the focal point of their campaign. All right? Get it done, and it will start a national conversation, because all these people in the Supreme Court smoke weed, and they're probably just waiting for this to come before them, for them to say, you know what, let's legalize this shit. Because the culture war conversation is over. That ended with George Bush, okay? If gay marriage is on the forefront of conversations today, so can the legalization of marijuana. All right, because now people are thinking common sense. We got a black man elected, okay? We got women rising in the workplace, women being seriously considered for office positions. We're now seeing some of these biases that has gone on for a long time. Common sense is prevailing. So this is the time to get marijuana legalized. Okay? Thank y'all very much for tuning into the Uche Arai Show. My name is the Uche Ernest Arai, and I approve this message. Nominate me. And stay blessed, y'all.